Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. What the hell is going on over here? Why are there saboteurs in my base? What the tits has happened? Hey, what's your name? Polar? Oh my god. I do like that. Okay. Yeah, I like the rocket dealy-doos. Who else is here? Why are there saboteurs who are deep in the base? What happened? Okay, anyway, we're in the middle of basically a self-inflicted recovery episode. Because at the end of the last one, I did this massive rebuild of the vault. And because of that, we ran out of money to pay anybody. And so, minions are deserting. And also, we have a lot of outstanding missions on the world map because I haven't been doing that either. So, we're going to try to recover that. I'm going to give the orders here, and then we're going to... Oh god, so many zones I have to give orders to. And then...
An inferno is raging.
We're going... Why is there still an inferno? Okay. That means there's probably still at least... There's still probably at least a couple saboteurs running around. Right? That's gotta be why.
The fires are being dealt with.
Okay, there are some more bodies here. Yep, that was a saboteur.
The fires are
That was a
almost under
saboteur.
control.
Okay, so part of the problem is it was Jaws. They managed to get in and I didn't notice. Alright. Holy crap.
A minion is deserting.
I'm really pretty lucky
A minion is deserting.
that... Oh god, there's no more... incinerators either?
Is deserting.
Jeez, man.
A minion is deserting.
I'm actually probably lucky that there wasn't more
A minion is deserting.
saboteurs who got in here while I was doing the build. That is... Iris, I get
A
it.
minion is
Yes,
deserting.
I get it, Iris. I so get it right now. Alright.
A minion is deserting.
So, we're picking up the pieces. I mean, what I could have done is simply worked a bit more slowly instead of doing all of the rebuild at once. And if I had worked more slowly, I could have prepared for this better. But I didn't because I thought I could handle it. And I am handling it. It's just that it's taking me a minute to get everything reorganized. Especially because we're out of money. So... I think... Well, let's get that. I mean, Iris is gonna just be shouting that at me for a while. It's... Wait, did I... Wait a minute. Yeah, that wasn't what I meant to do. And apparently the mission expired right as I clicked to do it, so... That's fine. Okay. Yes, I do believe I've basically got this under control now. I think the Nautilus is out somewhere. The Nautilus has to be out. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's all but 3 regions. Alright. So, this one I can do. 1 region left, and I can't see where... Ah, it's always South Africa that I visually miss for some reason. There we go. Alright, so I've caught all that up. What's going on here? That's the Mercenary trainer. Okay, we'll get that in a second. We've got a lot of people leaving, which is good. Oh, that was a great caliber rogue. Okay, I'm not sure when they got in, but now that I have them dealt with... There we go. Okay. So I think we're good now. I just have to keep my eyes open for any more nonsense that may happen until everyone is dealt with. Oh, good. Iris finally shut up. God damn it, Iris! Okay, well, that was a good test. Jaws showed up again and just immediately got wrecked. I had to tag one of them to die rather than just get captured. I'm going to have to change my auto tags here a little bit. We're going to cancel it on there. And I guess put it here for now? Just so if anyone gets to the kill room, they'll be tagged. And then I can go from there. Where even was the parasite? Oh, there they were. They didn't even manage to get into the kill box. Good job. How's that program working out for you, Miss Foxworth? Here comes another test coming up. So we've got some more members of Jaws coming in. And I'm allowing them to get... Okay, we took one out. Took one out. Now they're flagged to be escorted. Do they have suspicion? They do. Okay, so shit's about to get real now because I'm going to flag them to die.
Intruder is in the lair. Kill them.
Okay. Wow, yeah, that worked out really well. I intentionally didn't use a rocket launcher again because holy crap, did I not want to cause that big of a pile of a mess. But, seemed to work out for me before they did any real damage. So when we flag this to capture or kill, it should work exactly how I want it to. Meanwhile, I can't stop this whole minion is deserting nonsense. I don't know how much longer it's going to go. We paid everybody this time, so I don't know what the minions are complaining about. And I also don't know... Why are we losing so much cash, though? I may have to start upgrading... Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be using the level 2s to get money. New type of minion is now available for training.
You kill people for money, do you not?
Mostly. Sometimes I do it for fun.
That works for me. And so do you.
Alright, oh my god, that just opened up even more side stories. Holy crap. Okay, aw, she's so cute and happy. Alright, let's start from the bottom, establishing a wrecking order. We need the money anyway, so this isn't a bad idea. Wrecking Bola has taken an interest in your organization, which is never a good thing. You need to show her right away why you're the wrong person to mess with.
Boss, I've been reading up on Wrecking Bola. You know that crackdown in Mogadishu? That was her. By herself.
If allowed to run rampant, it sounds like she could be quite the thorn in my side. So we will nip her now.
Real quick, in the comments, have any of you ever heard that country name as Mogadishu? I've only heard it as Mogadishu, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I mainly got the pronunciation from Metal Gear Solid 5. Did I say that even back? Mogadishu. Mog is usually how I say it, and he said Moog, right?
Boss,
How did you
I've
say
been
it?
reading up on Wrecking Bola.
Say it again.
You know that crackdown in Mogadishu?
Mog. See, that just sounds wrong. That's hitting my ear wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect. Whatever. Anyway, continue your conversation.
She's chewed up whole governments. How do we get her to engage on your terms?
She is a stealth-based demolition expert who cannot resist a high-profile target, is she not? So if I build one, she will come.
Yeah, she will. Punish Wrecking Bola for her bluster by outmaneuvering and embarrassing her on the world stage. Iris has apparently calmed down, so that's good. Time to do the Blinky-Doo missions. Oh, and I have to upgrade to level 2 anyway. See, I'm starting to think that's the right play anyway, because we need to start... Yep, that needs to be a level 2 also. I mean, we're running out of money. Our money pace isn't very good. I'm just going to upgrade all of Africa and be done with it, since that's Of course, the one that we have the most to give on since she sucks so bad. Finally got that. Now we can auto tag for capture. And we can auto tag for kill. Okay, let's just jump to the next one immediately. For now, we can auto tag this one for capture. Definitely want to do that for the prison as well. But we'll upgrade this to auto kill as soon as we've got that researched. For all these minions that are supposedly deserting, our numbers are still high, so I wonder if she's bugged. Another thing I'm working on while waiting is the groupthink pit, since we haven't worked on that yet. The groupthink pit will allow us to get more technologies through our engineers, which is helpful. What is this? Turret infusion technology unlocks the ability to research and infuse turrets with fantastical effects, like brewing a deadly cup of herbal tea. Making it cold, making it hot, making it a bubble? Huh. That's going to be fun to mess around with. Anyway, we're able to start getting some of these things researched. And Iris has shut the hell up about minions leaving, so I think that was sort of a bug. I think a whole bunch of them got queued up, and then she all executed all of the wordage at once. Anyway, looking into Wrecking Bola's past. Your minions have done some looking into her, but it would behoove you to do some of your own homework. They'd probably just mess things up anyway. And that is a research project. I'm going to wait until the auto tag is done, because that'll be a lot less that I'm going to have to think about once that gets finished. And it won't be very long. So Wrecking Bola is here, and now that Karen is working properly and I hear a trap is triggered, it's not going to be too tough to see where they are. We're going to just chill for a second. One of the systems I did with my one trap room was to put a camera right before they go into the kill box. Oh, this one. I'm going to not do that here, because I want to see if it matters. So, Bola's in the front. She's currently cloaked. I've intentionally not tagged them. I want to see what happens when they inevitably get to the kill box. That'll be the first good test to see exactly how my defenses are working. Not a big deal they shut down my traps. That's completely expected. Ooh. They got into the base. Alright, so we're going to get Polar there. There we go. Now their disguises have been lifted.
This will go poorly for you.
All right. And now it's all popping off. The Wrecking Bola not doing a lot here. I mean, whatever. Yeah, okay. So what I need to do is I'm going to need to expand out this section of the base a little bit. And I am going to need to place cameras within the kill box. Otherwise, they won't really be spotted properly. This camera is not necessary anymore. Or, actually, this camera is not really necessary. So we'll just move that one over here. And I should try to get camera coverage here as well. And that should not be too tough. I can just... No, don't cancel. Let's add a little wall here. Even extend it out one more. And then we'll take this camera, which isn't really doing me any good, and put it here. There we go. Now we've got all the entrances into the kill box covered by cameras. So as soon as someone shows up, they'll lose their disguise, the tags will happen, and then they're gonna die.
I don't know why I have attracted such ire from you, Wrecking Bola. I am just a humble hotelier.
Don't use such big words, Polar. I'm not sure her dumb little brain would be able to keep up.
I've never seen a hotel with half the features yours has, big brain.
If you know what amenities I offer my guests, then maybe you should reconsider what you are doing here.
Don't think so. I'll be back. And I left you a few presents to keep you busy while you wait for me. Until then, careful which doors you open, big brain.
What did you leave for me? Just the ability to see how my defenses could be improved? Alright. Hello, Olga. Atomic Olga claims to be unstoppable, but everyone has a weakness, even a super soldier. The more you find out about her, the more likely you'll uncover what you need to bring her down.
I see you have been busy since our last meeting, Tavarish.
It might surprise you to learn that my operation cannot simply be dismantled by an instrument as blunt as you.
A bullet is blunt, is it not? And my bullets have already dismantled quite a few of your minions.
She's not wrong, but we're still standing.
This is unacceptable. My plans are in too delicate a place to risk an unbalancing factor like Atomic Olga. She calls herself unstoppable, but everyone has a weakness. It's high time I found hers.
Atomic Olga is an exemplary super soldier, but she didn't come from nowhere. Dig deeper into her origins and see if she has a weakness you can exploit. And that is on the world stage. Hey look, a Blinky-Doo. I've got the group think pit, so now I'm going to see what that looks like. Let's extend out our workshop here. And... okay. I mean, do I really need more than 2? I suppose in theory, but that should be enough for now. Let's move this around a little bit, make this look all nice and pretty. And we'll move that around a little bit and make that look nice and pretty and kind of get it out of the way of everything. Okay. We need to start getting more of those passive protections. I had to put down some heavy radio repeaters, and man, these things give off a lot of heat. So I'm going to increase our techie count to 40, because I think I'm going to start needing them. And, I mean, fair enough. Again, I understand I could probably just you know what? Wait a minute. For this one...
Has succeeded.
what if I move these one tile apart and then put a dirt wall between them? Because not only will that be aesthetically pleasing, but maybe that'll redirect the heat. Let's move these one tile over this way as well. It's like adding a cubicle wall or something. That alone might be enough to dissipate the heat so it works. But anyway, we need the passives so I can be a little bit more aggressive with the temperature. This is the only one I have dealt with so far, temperature-wise, that feels like it might be just inconvenient enough that I have to worry about it. But maybe now that I've done that, it won't be so bad. Let's see. Yeah, they're working on it, and they're not saying they're too hot. They're hot, they're not melting. That's all it took. Why even bother with the air conditioners? Like, I get it. But why even bother with the air conditioners?
A scheme has succeeded.
In fact, I can make it even more aesthetically pleasing by moving this out one each like that. And then putting the dirt wall like this. And now we have a little cubicle section. And the heat is dissipated even further because they won't be touching each other. There we go. Yeah, now it's warm. It's not even hot. That's the solution. Why even bother with... I mean, I guess if I arrange this a little bit better, maybe the footprint would be smaller? Maybe? If I was using actual, like, the cooling down systems, the air conditioners, but who cares? This looks fine. I like it. Yeah, like, I don't know, the temperature thing, I get it, but it's just such a minor, barely an inconvenience that it just doesn't matter to me. I have been challenged before on the show with people asking me why I don't do certain strategies in certain games. And obviously it's always a case-by-case basis. But oftentimes the reason I don't do advanced strategies in games is because they're not needed. There is an argument to be made about wanting finesse or maximum efficiency or whatever. Sort of like thinking de factorio, the one strategy that I am told a lot of that I just don't deal with is the main bus strategy. And the reason I don't use it is because I think it's boring and dumb, and I don't need to worry about the main bus strategy, even if it's more efficient, because my way works, so who gives a shit? And that is how I am with Evil Genius as well. So I don't bother lining my power room, my power plants, with any air conditioners or whatever, because why? Because why? Because why though? Because why though? So, yeah. I don't know. It's just the way I play it. Actually, something just occurred to me. If the base is, in general, hotter on the other islands, that would make this a lot more challenging if I wouldn't be able to use the exact same tricks on one of the tropical islands that I'm using here. Because the entire base is cold since we're in the middle of a glacier. Does that mean it's hotter by default in the other places? Maybe there's something to it after all, but at least for this run it doesn't matter. We're handling the heat okay. Book Olga's figure skater brother Victor to do an ice show for your minions stationed in Vladivostok. And of course, make sure Atomic Olga knows who's bankrolling the show. I figured I had to read that one out loud, because if I remember right, in one of my runs I skipped over that, and it just... the plot seemed very strange. Although I don't think anyone's watching Evil Genius 2 for the story, but I'm gonna cover my bases.
Your troops are soft to varnish.
Olga is here in the base, and she is doing some serious damage to me. Olga is definitely the strongest one now. I don't know if they patched her, or I was just lucky the way I did it before. But she is doing some damage. Yeah, she hits extremely hard. And in this case, I'm not entirely sure what happened. but
You have to throw it?
she somehow managed to, like, I think she walked in front of my cameras, which attracted some people, and then as a result, she was able to pick them off while our people were getting organized. They didn't all rush her at once. She is doing a lot of work here.
Fires have been extinguished.
Alright, now that she's on camera, let's tag her. I should have tagged her in the first place. Pyro is doing a ton of work for us. Oh my god, what is happening?
Awaiting command.
Alright, so, hey, Iris. Act as security camera.
Denied.
Let's make sure everyone's on their way. I mean, I guess I should just red alert. Olga is enough that I need to red alert her. Alright, she's almost down. There we go. Alright, we're clear now. Super Agent suffers another defeat. A good day, but you should still keep an eye out, as they won't have taken this kindly.
Whenever we have these little chats, you're always so jovial, Olga. What's changed?
You know exactly what has changed. You should not have brought my brother into this.
You came after what I care about, Atomic Olga. All I did was return the favor. And he was paid well for his services. Nothing happened to him. And nothing needs to, if you don't test me.
I was not taking you seriously before. When I return, you will see how much I was holding back.
Alright, next up is Uncle Sam. Agent X continues to beguile you. Launch a two-pronged assault by pulling off a series of heists to embarrass him, while also taking steps to learn more about the man behind the mask.
I have had time to consider it, and I can now admit, Agent X. I am impressed with how you outmaneuvered me.
You're a big lumbering machine. You'll never be nimble enough to follow the footsteps of justice.
Maybe I could be if I had the right talent in my ranks, working for me.
If you think I'll join you, you've got another thing coming. I only fight for truth and freedom.
Perhaps, but I have no doubt that very soon you will also have good reason to fight for your life.
Oh, she's so happy. Agent X is still sniffing around your operation. Fortunately, Patriot is full of fun treasures to requisition. Help yourself to its relics and embarrass him. So, that is certainly on the world stage. Let's see where we've got. Eastern and Western. Oh god, am I gonna have to upgrade to... Oh, I already have level 2s on those. 20 guards! Holy crap, I'm gonna need a ton of muscle minions for this. X is now in the lair, but as usual, I have no idea where he... Ah, there you are, you piece of crap. Alright, come here, Polar. I need you to go do a little spotting, if you don't mind. Never... Oh god, okay. Yeah, he got...
When I finally bring you down for good.
Whatever.
You know, I brought you here because I read a bit about a journalist named Sam Hill who knew too much. I may have been interested in helping you, Mr. Hill, if you'd shown up with a more open mind.
Forget it. You're an enemy of freedom. You hate truth. And the apple pie at your hotel is subpar at best. You see these shotguns? I named them Truth and Justice. So I guess you could say I'm sticking to my guns.
I hate them. I hate them with every fiber of my being.
Too bad. But I imagine if you want to fight for your country, you'll have no problem dying for it too.
Alright. So even though the next one is Blue Saint, I'm going to skip to Symmetry because I want to test my vault defenses. This might be another episode that runs just a bit long because I want to make sure I do that before I end my session tonight. Symmetry, the super spy, has returned to cause trouble for your operation. Demonstrate to her that you're not a foe to be taken lightly.
I want an update on our efforts to locate the operative known as Symmetry.
We've been looking everywhere, boss. Asked every lowlife, but either they're too low or she's too high.
I suppose I should not have expected otherwise. Very well. It appears we must force her to go by my schedule.
She's a ghost, boss. No one can hold her. How do you plan to do that?
Please. Symmetry is still human. She has human pressure points. If we press the right one, she'll come running.
Symmetry is a spy who's left a long trail of enemies over the years. Round some of them up and glean their insights into your current problem. Okay, we have finished a couple objectives, and now we must lure Symmetry.
I never met a party I didn't want to crash.
So, before I tag her, I just want to see how she does. So, she and her goons are running around doing their thing. This is fine. Nothing unexpected. Let's see what happens when they get to the stairs. Okay, here they come down the stairs, marching in a line. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. And now they're going into the submarines. This isn't helpful, Symmetry. You can't steal anything. Oh, yep. They kind of collectively were like, oh yeah, I guess there's nothing over there, huh? You can't escape that way, can you? Because that'll be awkward if you can. You only have one direction you can go. They are going to wander around for a while, though. Okay, here they come down the hallway. Yep, Symmetry's getting on that. That's fine. Everyone's turning off the traps. Okay, let's slow it down. Let's see what happens as soon as they touch.
Has been triggered.
Oh. See what happens. The auto tags are not working. They are on camera. Did I not auto tag this? Oh, I auto tagged it. They are on camera, but I guess my spotting power of 6 is not enough.
We have worked. Proceed.
Alright, let's bring Polar up here. Polar is in another part of the base. She was helping to train valets. I should have brought her closer when I knew I was going to do the lure. And they've stepped off of the auto tag. Oh, here we go. Well, they're not helping each other. Oh, here they come. Okay, now Symmetry's getting involved.
Your henchman is in threat identified. Stand by for engagement.
Okay. So, once they get swarmed, I have no problems. So when I know Symmetry is here, what I'm going to have to do with Polar, and it took Polar that long to get over here. When I know Symmetry is here, I'm going to have to bring Polar down here to act as the spotter. Yeah, that's just going to have to be how it is. Got her.
Most impressed. Maybe next time you'll dazzle me.
Dazzle D's nuts.
Fake treasure? You know how many enemies I have? They've all tried this plan before.
I do know how many enemies you have. I ended up killing most of them. And what's more, Symmetry, it did work.
Sure, this wasn't my best outing. Definitely could have gone better for me. I'll be off to lick my wounds a bit.
You should strongly consider staying in whatever hole you crawl into.
Not a chance. It's been too long since I've had a dance partner like you. You and me will tango again soon.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for today.
Complete.
As we clean everything up. And our minions take the money back to the vault. So that mostly works. I just have to make sure that our spotting power is good. I may even pull her where she is now. Or maybe I'll put her like here when Symmetry is here. Because then they'll be spotted and they'll still be within range of the turrets. Because if I pull her here, then as soon as she sees any of them, she might make the move to go this way. Which won't help me. I need to bring them in a little closer. So I'll put her there and that should make everything work out. Alright, anyways. But that'll be for the next session. I am done with this session. But of course, more Evil Genius 2 is coming. Love this game. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.